Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Theresa. I am Crafty Grams. We are back for part 2 of episode 3 of Theresa Tries It. So this is, again, is the floral flip. Nope. This is the tutorial for, gosh, went right out of my brain already. The flip folio, folding folio, that's what it is. Folding folio template from my Porch prints. And I am using ephemera from Raven Printables on Etsy. So I've done a little bit of behind the scenes work. I do have these lovely ladies all put in place. I have the closure done, and I added a couple of pockets here. So with that in mind, I went ahead and made this little just journal tag, and then of course I had already made this and these tags, but I went ahead and backed them with coffee dyed paper for easier journaling. I also took some of the ephemera pieces from the sewing kit and just fussy cut them out of the journal card size pieces, and I made this little, I don't know, I just cut out one of the dress forms and a sewing machine out of one of the things there to sort of put on the inside of this as a little pocket, and I think that should fit in there just nicely. So let me go ahead and glue that down as well. I also brought over some more of the ladies, the not quite so large ones. They're more normal sized fussy cuts, and they are called 50s fussy cut females. So there's a ton of them. Like, that is one of the excellent things about Raven Printables. There's so much of whatever she puts in her kits. It's just fabulous. So, and then when you get the kit or whatever, once you download it, she has them sort of broken down by, I guess these were 1 or 2 to a page, and then 3 to a page, 4 to a page, whatever. So they do come out in different sizes when you print like almost 100 pages. No kidding. Or maybe even over 100 pages. But yes, there's a lot. So what I am looking for is something to put on this side of this. And I may end up just doing something from the sewing ephemera kit, because I don't know, that might be too much, and also might be too big. So anyway, oh, she's lovely. Look at her. She is lovely. She's too big. So some of them could be just put on these panels. I still have no idea what to do with them. So yeah, that's have to think about that. Also, one of the things I was thinking when I was when I decided to cut out this ephemera was that I could put some things on these flaps just as decorative items. Like that. I think that's really, really cute. So I'm just gonna ink these while I try to I gotta cut this. I have to come up with something very inspiring and exciting to do. It's not easy to do when your dominant hand is the one that's wrapped up. Let's see if I can make it stay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I have to come up with something clever to do on these, and I just so far haven't. And it's, you know, yeah, I'm getting down to the wire here. But I also brought over some pattern paper that I thought we could use in some way. Oh, that's good. Go ahead and put some glue on these. I'm trying to finish up this glue stick, which I may have just done. Doesn't seem to have worked really well. Yeah, that's gotta go in the bin. Another dead soldier. Okay, so I'm gonna use this, gosh, Elmer's washable school glue that I bought because it was 2 packs of 3 for, I don't know, something ridiculously cheap. Or at least reasonably cheap, and I regretted that decision the first time I used it. But I own it, so I have to use it. Right? Right. I mean, the fact that it's colored and then disappears is, meh. I have no real opinion on that, but the fact that it is so mushy, I have a very strong feeling about. This is a sticker. I don't need to glue on the back of it. Anyway, so yeah. Then I should have stuck this down first. But I guess it's gonna have to be what it's gonna be right now. Slow down, woman. Oh, I also punched out these button images from a couple of these pages, these little card things, and put them on the cute. So let's see what I have to put up here. I have these really cute button jars. Yeah, that might not work so well because we're going in the opposite direction. I can put these spools there. That's the winner right there. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. So I'm going to just ink them up. These are not stickers. So I hope everyone is spending some time with their crafts today. I'm filming this on Friday, but it probably will not go up until next Friday, so it'll still be Friday. So I will have watched my grandson, which is a mixed bag, I'll tell you. He is teething and drooling and, oh, drool. Everywhere, 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 everywhere. Everything gets drooly. Everything gets drooly. So let me think for a minute. Okay, so that's there and crooked, but oh, where's mine? This, I had pulled these out of my scrap bin. It's not really scraps, it's just when I cut off pieces, they get put into that. And I like it, so I'm gonna do it. Let me get my Fabrifix. And I'm just actually going to put some on the end petals and then in the middle of each of the flowers. But I want to do the petals especially at the end so they don't, yeah, and yes, I'm gluing this down. It's okay. I'm tired of it. But I do, obviously I'm changing diapers and washing my hands and fixing bottles and washing bottles and stuff, so this kinesiology tape doesn't last as long as advertised. So I don't really know what to do about that because, I mean, it's not feasible for my daughter to come and rewrap it every day because, you know, she does have a little bit of a life, and I also, it's expensive. I don't want to have to be paying for it all that often, but I don't know. It does, like, really, really help, especially at night. It helps me sleep. I don't get woken up by the incredibly painful numbness. I mean, who knew that numb could be so painful? I didn't. Now I do. But now I do, and it is painful. Painful, painful. Ugh. Ugh, it's so messy. Look, if I was a kid in, you know, whatever grade they start using this stick glue, and this was the glue I used, I would be turned off of paper crafting for life. It's just messy. It is just messy, 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 messy. So what I am halfway thinking is if I take some of this and sort of squinch it up, because yeah, that's the word, squinch it. Crumple, that's probably the better word. Crumple it up, put it down. On part of this, and then put one of our ladies who lunch, that's what they remind me of, ladies who lunch, on here. That would break up a little bit of the pinkness of it. they have to not have these beautiful large dresses. Oh, yes, they can. Oh, yes, you can, girl. You go, girl. She can have that big dress. I'm just trying to find some different colored pinks that will stand out a little better than the pastels. I think that's red. Maybe not. It's pink. Well, let's start with this young lady because I love the hats. The hats just get me. I'm not a hat person. I don't have a hat head. So I'm always envious of people who wear hats and look not ridiculous in them. I have a, rest her soul, my Aunt Edna, oh, she always had those hats. So jealous. Yep, she was a firecracker, and she wore the hats. Every color, every season, any reason. She had a hat. Ooh, I hope that hope that dries up, because that looks really, really bad. Hope it dries clear is what I mean to say, because that looks not right. I may now have an opinion about the color glue. I don't think I like it. I mean, I know I get glue on my page, my glue book sheet kind of thing. That's what it's there for. But when I can see it like that, I feel like I need to change the page pretty much every time I glue something. So I don't know. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that part of it. I like that there. I think I like her here better. So happened, just like that. A spool of thread. That works for me. A giant spool of thread, no less. I'm gonna give it a little bit of color, a little bit of flavor to it. Yeah. Oh, this glue is just mushy. It's just mushy. I think I'm going to cut out this dress form for this. My wee scissors. I find I do better with these smaller scissors when I'm doing the fussy cutting, which, you know, yeah, it's a mixed bag. I do better with it, so it's a little bit neater looking, but I feel like it takes twice as long. Plus it gets stuck on my thumb. I don't have giant hands, but it always gets stuck on my thumb. Why? But, like, why? I don't want it to. And that should be a sticker. It is. Oh, let me ink it first. Okay, there we go. Maybe. There we go. So I am trying not to waffle, make too many decisions, just which is why I went ahead and picked out some of the printables. Narrow down the number of things you have to choose from, and it should make the choosing go a little bit faster. So I think I'm down to, this is the last thing I already have cut out, so it's going down next. Wherever I'm going next. So there it is. There is that. Let's see if I have anything hiding. Nope, nothing hiding under there. I'm going to close that up for a second and see. I think I want to take this pin cushion, which is very, very cute, and I'm going to put it on the pocket inside here. It does not have anything on it yet. Yeah, I need the smaller scissors just work better for me. I don't know why. And I just discovered that like the other day. I was looking for my scissor sharpener, and which led me to another question. Can you sharpen, like with a regular scissor sharpener, can you sharpen these micro-serrated scissor blades? Is that what they're called? Blades on a scissors? I don't know. Anyway, because my bigger sized ones are getting quite dull, which is why I started using those blue-handled scissors that are not micro-serrated, but they are Fiskars. So, but yeah, I like the Tim Holtz micro-serrated ones because, in my opinion, they grip the paper, which some people don't like, but I do like that they sort of grip the paper better. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things. Either you do or you don't. But anyway, that's how I discovered that these smaller scissors work better, because I was sort of, you know, I rediscovered them. I was like, well, let's see how those work. And lo and behold, they work a treat. Is that still a thing that people say? I don't know. Probably not, because I'm ancient, but, you know. My children are rather unconcerned about my feelings and don't shy away from referring to my age as, you know, old. Which, you know, it really doesn't bother me, because I have been on this planet for quite a while, but as my father used to say, it beats the alternative. And he never came back to confirm that. So I think he may have been misleading us, because his silence on the matter indicates that he's having a really, really great time on the other side. But that's okay. He deserves it. He was a wonderful man. I could not have asked or prayed for a better father or mother. I have truly, truly wonderful parents. All right. All right. They may get further embellished. I don't want to introduce, I'm torn. I have these flowers, this roll of flower, you know, sticker tape that I thought, you know, I would initially use for embellishment, decoration, whatever. But now that I have all this sewing stuff, I mean, maybe, because there are florals in that. I don't know. Well, I don't know how I feel about adding in another kind of decorative element, because I already have these. I have the ladies, I have the sewing notions, and florals. I don't know. Let me bring the ladies over and see if I can find. I thought I had some that were sort of bigger, but I can't. I mean, I think that's one of the proper size, but where's the rest of them? They all seem to be in this size range. Maybe I've used all of that size already. The medium size, I guess. She says as she's still digging through. Oh, there's one. There's one of that size. Oop. Just throw everything on the ground first. Now see, she's too tall for that. But that could work. I wish I had more of that size, because that's a really good size to go on both of those tall tickets. But she seems to be the only one. She is a unicorn. Let's see, I could put her there with some of this behind her. Oops. Some of this behind her. And maybe a floral. Let's see what we think. Let's see which way it unrolls, first of all. There. Oh, don't stick. Don't stick, pattern paper. Static. Static clingy sticking. I think those softer colored roses could be made to work. So let's get started on that idea. Excuse me, young lady. I'll let that dry for a minute. Let me go check on this other, see if it dried clear. It did. Look at that. Okay. All right. All right. Still not convinced. Elmer's glue stick. Yes, I have a piece of that stuck to my finger. It's okay. Oi. I am a mess. All right, let me ink these up. Where are your friends your same size? If she answers me, I'm running for the hills. Go ahead and ink her too. Mm. Right, there you are, lovely. There you are. Indeed. I like that. Pretty, pretty lady. Maybe I should wait. Anyway, I think she should be. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that one goes there. She does go here. You do go there, young lady. I'm not gonna cover up your pretty face. Gonna cut out this sewing machine. Yeah, I hear ya. Old habits die hard, or something like that. Old habits are hard to break. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Turn that off. Turn the ringer off. Oh. There's things that I can't tell what they are that are sticking out. I just cut them off. Because they're very susceptible to getting torn anyway. Okay, there's that. And I'm thinking, since I have ephemera there, I'm going to put this and this. I cannot cut the paper with the inker. Will preserve some of these flowers, but some of them are gonna go. Well, maybe not. At least not from this side yet, anyway. Get off. There. Let's keep it up. I'm going to stick this right at the edge. Like so. And then I'm going to put this one, try and cover up this straight, flat edge here. If I can get the sticker off. And I can't get the sticker off. Wow, really? Patience, patience, patience. Maybe that one's not a sticker. I can't tell. But maybe it's not. Judging by its behavior, I'm thinking it's not. I don't know why it wouldn't be unless I, ran out of sticker paper, but there you go. There you have it. It is glued down now. Okay. So, sorry. It's just, yeah. Now I just have this. And I may see if there is one more. You see they're too big. I mean, I could cut your feet off, but I don't know how you'd feel about that. Oh, look at that. It's just, she looks like a superhero. No, can't use that there. I can put one of these behind her. blends into it. What to do, what to do, what to do. I'm cutting this out very poorly, but I just want to get an idea of what my idea would look like. I like that. That one is not a sticker. Did I do that on there? It seems a bit lost on there. I may have to sacrifice somebody's legs for that large tag. Sorry, ladies. That's rather cute. Okay. That does go in there. And I also thought I might have another idea. Where are some of these buttons again? Okay, so they're not really buttons, but they're cute. And maybe a flower. I can isolate a flower. Bear with me. I have a thought that I must pursue, apparently, before I lose my mind. That works. Okay. I was thinking I might like a tab on the side of this so that you know to pull it out, that there is in fact something in that pocket. How about I make a tab out of them? Yeah, I like that idea. Let's see if I can get them on there anywhere close to lined up. Like that. Like that. Leave it alone for a minute, because if I start touching it, it's going to go out of line. It's pretty well lined up right now, so I shall just try and decorate it from a distance, let's just say. Yeah, I have to keep it relatively flat because it is going in a pocket. My fingers aren't functioning properly. Ugh. Messy. It's just so messy. It's like it has about the feel and consistency of a wet lasagna noodle. Once the glue's been put on it. Yup. Yeah, no, I have no idea what's going on top of this. I just want to get it drying. Like I said, I think I'm going to have to sacrifice somebody's legs. Let's see who we have in here. I don't think we need to do any more yellow, because I think everybody's wearing yellow. She's in yellow. She's in yellow and pink. That looks like the same person. Anyway. She might be just the right babe. I'm so sorry again. I'm gonna cut your legs off. Cut your feet off. What do we think about that? But you're just perfect. Sorry, you're just too perfect. too orangey red. I don't know what color she is wearing. I'm trying to see if there's just somebody who could do that I don't have to cut their feet off. It's yellow, 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 yellow. Again, I think she's too peachy. Her clothes are too peachy, but her feet gotta come off. Look at all this yellow in here. I don't use yellow much, do I? I'm so sorry, young lovely. But your feet are coming off, and our time has come to an end. So I have to be finished with this journal, or folio, or, whatever. Oh, well, I don't know why I'm taking such care with your... I do think I am just gonna chop her off right below her knee length hem. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that hurt me more than it hurt you. Okay. I almost chopped off her head too definitely without meaning to do that. All right, you're gonna stay right there till you get all nice and dry. And covering this up because it will get everywhere. I am going to cover the outside of it. I may bring it over to this and then under this. I don't know about that. That's going to take some time, but I will give you the update on it when I get that finalized. And I may add just some words like I did here. There's miscellaneous there and little things on that tab. So I may add a few more little things like that. And I will show it to you in the next video after this one is actually posted. So, thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.